Hello, everyone. Named Lisa JJ Moonty So Chash Game Reviews, everybody, and I want to give my Vampire Diaries Season 7, Episode 20, called Kill 'Em All. And this episode is really all about saving Bonnie. Just like last episode of Vampire Diaries, which I did not review, is that basically Enzo and Damon had made a deal with Reina to have Reina's last life switch to Bonnie's, and so Bonnie could live on for one more lifetime, so she could continue living. Because since Bonnie took more of Reina's blood, so Bonnie is dying. So the ultimate decision is how are we gonna save Bonnie? So Damon made a deal with the army so they could have Bonnie to unlock the vault inside the armory and to open it so Enzo's relative could get her long lost sister out of there. And long story short, Reina at the end of this, all those vampires that were in the Phoenix Zone, they are officially dead. Armory killed them all off with along with Damon, with pairing with Enzo, with Alark teaming with Caroline, and with Stefan teaming with Matt. They all take down all the vampires from the Phoenix Zone, so they're all gone. Reina has sacrificed her life for Bonnie's, but the catch is now that Reina has died. Um, her life is transferred to Bonnie, but also her curse. So now Bonnie's gonna be bloodthirsty. She's gonna want to kill every single vampire she possibly can. Basically, she's gonna be after all her fucking friends. And this was Reina's true last gift to Damon and the group. And speaking of Reina, did I enjoy her death? Not so much, just because I feel like she could have something more of a character. And I did enjoy Reina's character. I wasn't. The ending did not justly satisfy me. I get that she wanted to have peace at the end, and she lived for too many lifetimes. I like how her little dialogue about vampires and immortality. I just really enjoyed that moment. But going again, her ending, Reina's storyline ending, it was kind of let down. Now, we find out why Matt hates Stefan. When Matt's fiance died the same day Stefan returned to town. So people were wondering, like, yeah, but what is that big deal? It turns out Stefan compelled him, so naturally Matt's quit very much wondering, I got compelled on the first day, vampire just came back into town, my wife died. Obviously, he's going to make the distinction, so what possibly happened? Of course, he thinks Stefan killed his girlfriend, his fiancée. Well, it turns out it was not. During the time when Stefan came back to Mystic Falls at night to plant flowers on Caroline's mother's grave, so obviously to see Caroline, is the day when Penny saw him, Stefan. She tried to shoot at him in the dark. Matt was not there at the time. He came later on the patrol car. He saw the fast movement. He shot, and he did the most probably the rookiest thing a cop could do: shoot in the dark at something that's not there, and he accidentally shot Penny to death. He shot his fiancée to death because basically Stefan was there and he was whooshing away real quickly. So again, Matt is still pissed off at Stefan, but he also hates himself too. And in reality, everyone seems to hate Matt this season. I think this is a great Matt season just because of he kicked out the vampires, which he should have done a long ass time ago out of Mystic Falls, just because of how many innocent people died. And right now, Matt has innocent blood on his hands, along with his fiance's hands now. His death of his fiancée on his hand right now, and it's just very tragic. And I really feel for Matt's character, and I get that Stefan was trying to be a good friend to him. You could tell that Matt is conflicted with Stefan as not only as a friend but also as a vampire. And so yeah, it was a pretty interesting episode. Granted, that's more or less what I thought would have happened, and I gotta say this episode was kind of let down just because of the fact that the army opened the vault and they knew Bonnie was gonna open it, and they immediately when they opened the vault, shit breaks bad, and they tried to leave the house. Bonnie traps them inside. She opened the vault, but she didn't open the entire house. So whoever's in that vault can't get out. So the people that are stuck in the armory, yeah, they're stuck there, and so is Enzo's long-lost relatives. So another storyline that's not useful. Enzo and his storyline with his family. I say the best thing about Enzo this season is his relation with Bonnie. So I just liked his goodbye to her, and how he's struggling, and how Damon's trying to be a sympathetic ear to him and to Bonnie. And so yeah, this episode of the Vampire Diaries was pretty dang good. Kill 'Em All was pretty dang good. But overall, it wasn't the best one. Let's see what the Vampire Diaries has to offer for the last two episodes of the season. And I still enjoy season 7 a little bit more than original season 3. But not this episode this week. This week, I'm going to have to give to the originals for King Vampire Diaries ass this week. So yeah, everyone, my name's Lisa. It's signing off. Let me know what y'all think of it. Vampire Diaries Season 7, Episode 20, Kill Them All. So alright, everyone, name's Lee, signing off from everybody. Bye-bye.